Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. And as always, I gotta start off with a question. So, my question of the day, and again, slightly controversial, but I'm trying to stay relevant with what's going on right now. Right now in media and news, the hottest thing is the Menendez brothers. So I gotta know, talk to me, people. Do you believe them? Right? Like, do you believe the stories that they are telling? Do you believe that they actually feared for their lives? Right? And if you do, would you do what they did? Like, if your parents were as vile as they have painted their parents, could you off your rent? Like, I'm really curious to know because that shit is crazy. So, like, I've always heard of the Menendez brothers growing up, um, but I never really knew like what they were capable of. I think I doubled that red, that yellow. It doesn't matter. I never knew what they were capable of, right? So watching this was kind of like, oh shit, they didn't just kill their parents. Nah, they offed their parents. Like, they did, yeah, they made sure that there was no way that they could like recover. Like, there was another thing I watched on Netflix called What Did Jennifer Do? And she definitely tried to have her parents duppied also, but she failed because her mother ended up passing away, but her father ended up just being like critically injured and ended up coming out of a coma, right? The Menendez brothers did not leave shit to chance. They made sure that when they were done, their parents were not going to be able to tell the tale. But I am curious, right? Because Netflix is a little dramatized. You feel me? So I'm sure that they added a lot for theatrical flair. But I would love to know, like, what do y'all think really went down, like in their homes? You feel me? Like, do you really believe that their parents were doing the things they said, right? And personally, if my mom and dad were the vile people that they were, I kind of have to agree with like what the prosecutors were saying. Like, why didn't you just run away? You feel me? Like, oh, Connect Four. Why didn't you run away? Like, you had the resources to do that. I don't, right? Like, me as a child, I would not have had those resources, right? So I'm not saying compare to if you were them. I mean, if you were in their predicament as yourself, growing up in your childhood, would you have duppied your parents or would you just have dipped? I would have dipped. Me and my brother would have dipped and never been heard from again. I can guarantee that. I think the hard part too is you can't turn to family in moments like that. I would have been an orphan. Put me in the fucking system because ain't no way my dad's gonna do what they said their dad did. Absolutely fucking not. Yeah. But honestly, if I ran away, I can promise you that when I'm an adult, my parents gotta run the ones. Like, you gotta put your paws up because how fucking dare you? Yeah. Put your hands up, stop talking, and run the ones because I'm tired of hearing your talk. It's over. Yeah. I would have separated myself and been through I would have been training like Batman. Like, yeah, nothing but vengeance. I'm coming for you. Pause. Yeah. Extra pause. Jeez. Yeah. So let me know what you guys would have done. And while you think about that, let's jump into the next mixology portion. You feel me? So the last two episodes, we had Coke Zero Oreo mixed with Core Power Vanilla and Core Power Chocolate, right? And honestly, they were both phenomenal. Right now, I still think the chocolate was superior, right? And like I said, this soda, chef's kiss. It's incredible. I'm having a big soda drinker. I usually only drink ginger ale, but like I said, I'm on this diet, so I need a little something to satisfy the sweet tooth, right? So today we are gonna try the last concoction of this little mix here. So we had chocolate, we had vanilla, and what completes the Neapolitan ice cream flavors? You guessed it. Good old fashioned strawberry. You feel me? So Today we're gonna see if the strawberry hits, and I'll be honest, this is the one I'm most nervous for. Right, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate, once I realized I'm basically drinking chocolate milk, it started to make sense. Like that was gonna be a fine combination. I don't think I've really drank strawberry milk like that. Like I know Nesquik has a strawberry milk. I don't partake in that like that. You feel me? So this is the one that I think is gonna be the miss of the trio, right? So far I've got, if I had to rank them out of 10, I would say the vanilla was a strong 8.3 and the chocolate was a hella strong 9.1. Like it was really good. And again, I have to keep saying I don't know what the soda to protein drink ratio is supposed to be, right? But I feel like you can't go wrong if you do, damn near half and half, right? Like a 1-for-1 mix. But this is the one I'm definitely most nervous for. Because I don't typically partake in like strawberry flavored things. But that's enough talking. Down the hatch. Wish me luck. Let's see what happens. That's all right. You ever had, so there's I think it's Korean, and if it's not, I'm so sorry. But there's a brand called Milkis, right? And my brother put me onto it. They have really good drinks. Like that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of like a dupe Milkis. And while it's not bad, it's definitely not as good as the other ones. This one, I would have to give it like a 7.6. It's not bad by any stretch of the word, but it doesn't compete with the vanilla, and it can't even come close to the chocolate. But it's not bad. But if you ever had Milkis, and you liked it, I think you would like this combination. If you've never had Milkis and tried this, I still think you'd like it. But I think fans of the Milkis brand drinks would really enjoy this. It's got that like faint strawberry taste, but it's still got a little fizz on the back end. So like I said, it's really close to how Milkis tastes. But I highly recommend this combination for whenever you're feeling like you want to be a little crazy. I highly recommend it. But again, chocolate was the best one of all three. Vanilla was really good. This one's alright. It's alright. Yeah. But anyway, to wrap things up for the day, I think we'll do pick your poison again. I thought about doing the wheel, but pick your poison has just been it's been insane. So I feel like I need to bless y'all with that today. You can tell I didn't like that one as much because I didn't make a brand new drink yet. I'm gonna finish it because waste not, want not, but it definitely my least favorite of the three so far. All right, pick your poison. You've been insane recently, so I'm kind of fucking nervous if I'm being honest with y'all. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I'm a pill. Let's pull. Nope. Let's pull this one. Yeah, that felt like a really, really good one. It could be controversial. Who knows? All right. What? Have walrus tusks. Have all your clothes be 2 sizes too small. Okay. This is a very calm one today, right? So because I can't have walrus tusks. I can't. It's unfathomable. Why would I want that? But also having my clothes be 2 sizes too small, it's just more embarrassing than anything, right? So I used to be really, really heavy. Like all my clothes had to be extra large. I wore a size 40 pants in the waist, you feel me? I'm thinking back to like that version of myself. If I wore things that were 2 sizes too small, I would look fucking ridiculous. Like I feel like my shirt would make me look like Tommy Pickles. Like my stomach would be all out and it would just be embarrassing. However, right now, I'm not I'm nowhere near as heavy as I was. I'm definitely a lot slimmer. I have way more muscle than I've ever had in my entire life. I'm more fit than I've ever been in my life. If I had to wear clothes that were 2 sizes too small now, even though I still got a little fat on me, I think I could pull it off because I have enough muscle that I could be like, nah, fuck out of here. Say something about it. I wish you would. You mad because my clothes are 2 sizes too small? Do something. You won't? Then shut the fuck up. Yeah. So I feel like this one's obvious, right? Like I'm because imagine having walrus tusks. What are you gonna use them for? Like realistically, what would their purpose be besides being in the way? Like my head, unfortunately, immediately went to cunnilingus. How you gonna do that? With walrus tusks in the way. How you gonna do that? For real, for real. Like, you're not. You're just not. You're never gonna get a girl, and if you do, she's never really gonna be happy with you unless she hates it. Like, unless she's like, no, I don't even like head, then you're fine. But I don't think there's a lot of women out there who don't like head. So I could be wrong. There's 8 billion people in the world. You feel me? So that means there's at least like 4.3 billion women out there. And I'm sure there's a good chunk of them who are like, don't do that. But for the ones that I fancy, they seem to like that shit. So I'm just gonna walk around with my shirts being 2 sizes too small. Like right now, like a comfortable fit shirt for me is a large. I've been wearing some extra larges just because I like how they look. I like the oversized look right now. So if I go based on my large, that means 2 sizes too small would be a small. I can squeeze into a small. It'd be it'd be rough, but I could squeeze into a small. I can't have walrus tusks. No, no, I'm just not doing it. So let me know what you guys would pick. But unfortunately, that's the end of this episode, y'all. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you've had a good week so far. And until next time, my friends, this is King Echo signing off.